choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Yeah. It's choke, no joke. Let's go. Choke, no joke. Chicken choke, no joke. Choke, no joke. Niggas choke, no joke.
It was love at first sight. I know from the way she looked at me. Uh-huh. Her eyes said it all. Long days and nights we spent till she dropped the bomb on me. That's when she said that we were unhappily married with children. And I wish I never met her at all. Even though I love her so, she's got love for me. Ooh, yeah. But she still belongs to someone else. It hurts so bad, for sure. 'Cause she wants to be with me. Uh-huh. But guess what, y'all? She cannot be with me. You know why? She chose to stay at home so they can be a family for their children. But what about me? And I wish I never met her. Shadow. No, I love her so. And she's got love for me. To Lisa Renee's hair. And Fatima B is here. I see CC Crippen stepped in. And you know when CC's in, she's in. January, how you doing this November day? Joke, no joke. We back outside. Gotta make some room for the turkey in our stomachs by burning off a little extra calories out here. You know what I mean? We wanna have some stuffing and some cranberry. That's why everybody's out here working out right now. They making room for that turkey. You dig? See, my man, he making room for the turkey right there. He making room. All right? He probably gonna have some ham, you know. He look like a ham eater. Shout out to all y'all still be swining with the pork. Much love to y'all. Joke, no joke. It's a beautiful evening for a walk. Shout out to all my people on the Great Britain side. I'm sure you're happy I came on a little earlier than usual. Much love to y'all. I don't care what that crazy lady's saying. You want to believe her? Go ahead. I don't care. I don't even know what she said, but I don't care. She tried to get some attention from me. She don't know me, so I don't give a goddamn. And that's damn what she say about me. She's another agent, and I'm Neo. And they could play in the Matrix, see? And I know she can sing better than me. Please keep the agents out the chat, y'all. Just say the agents are at you again. Don't say their names. They looking for publicity. That agent don't know me. They can go dig up or whatever they want to dig up. I have no time for the agents. We are here for the intelligent audience only. This is not goddamn the Star magazine over here. We just don't come with the outlandish, gossipy bull crap. We deal with intelligent people, intelligent facts. Okay? That's what we do out here. You know what I mean? Shout out to the membership gang. I see y'all in here. The original Chokes, No Jokes is the third Osters. You got to understand, y'all. This is the Matrix right here. So you got a lot of agents out there, you know, and they here to cause disruption, to distract your mind from the truth. They trying to keep you plugged in. You don't have to stay plugged into the Matrix. You can unplug. Do like me, go on a trip. And don't buy the Wi-Fi. Just unplug for a while. It's refreshing. You don't have to be in the Matrix all the time. Get the good information, dip out. Or you'll have these idiots having you listening to that nonsense. Y'all know why they doing that. Because I'm about to solve the Biggie murder. That's what that's about. I'm on their ass. Now, for today's show topic, shout out to the young runners. The young runners out here getting that money. The young runners getting that money. They out here, they out here. All right? So, what's happening here, y'all? It's a beautiful sky out here, right? Can y'all see that? Look at that beautiful sky. We talk to y'all right here with the heavens above. You know, you don't get good backgrounds on they shows. You know, you get Tony Montana, you get to see the fake gangster, huh? You know, or for a Italian guy playing the Cuban, you fake ass. You got an Italian Cuban on your wall. Fraud. Tony Montana. Nigga, Cuban action ain't as good as Sean's Belize action. Oh, God. So, let's get to this, right? Now, I spoke to a high-ranking law enforcement today for some research, right? And it comes to find out that before 9/11, you could not transport guns through the airport like that. And you definitely couldn't take your service weapon across state lines. So if a New York cop got caught in Jersey with a service weapon, they could have been arrested, right? That's just one thing. Y'all can look that up, okay? Or you can ask the law officials in your family. So somebody's doing some serious lying out here, right? Next, right? We gonna play devil's advocate again, right? Hey, Gene Dale, we would all like to know from you. I got a few questions, but the main one is we would like to know from you, what made you run the 3 lights? What made you tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights? We not gonna get into and the time is ticking, brother. You got 24 hours to tell us what made you run the next 3 lights, huh? Tell us. We would like to know, why did you run the 3 lights? Why did you tell Kenny to run the lights? Now, I'm going to be fair. I'm going to let y'all all out there be the devil's advocate. Why do y'all think he told Kenny to run the next 3 lights? I'm reading all the answers. Why did Gene Dale tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights? He was scared. He had a bad feeling. Okay. I guess he had no bad feeling until a car smashing into them and on oncoming traffic, right? Okay. Tony Piper said that was the signal. He knew what was going to happen. I like those last 2. That was the signal. He knew what was going to happen. He was paid to set up big. I believe that. He didn't want to. He didn't want to get shot. Very excellent answer. He didn't. He got far away because he knew the shootings was getting ready to happen, right? Because he knew what was about to happen to Big. Because Diddy told him to. He knew they was going to buck Big. He said he learned in a class. Okay. Jane, thank you. We're going to stop right there for a second, right? Because that's going to be my next question, right? Gene, we would like to see your certificate for completing this class, all right? And we know that you can go and backlog and get it. In case you lost it, you can still contact that company that did the training. We would like to see your certification for the training, right? And I'm going to let y'all know that I did the research, and parole officers were not getting training back in 97. Any training that came may have, but they did not get no type of training or take no type of classes for before 9/11, right? But we're going to give Gene the benefit of the doubt and say, Gene, show us your certification for that class, right? Tell us where you took it, right? What class you took, right? Tell us that and show us your certification for it, right? And this should be enough proof that you took this class, right? Now, being that we still at the class, right? Why did you feel the need to use what they taught you in that class at that moment? When y'all left the hotel to go to the Peterson Museum, did you tell Kenny to run 3 lights when y'all was leaving the hotel going to the party? When y'all left the studio, did you tell Kenny to run 3 lights when y'all left the studio? What made you feel the need to tell Kenny, leaving the Peterson Museum, to run the next 3 lights? For what reason, right? You wasn't on duty at work to have the authority to run the next 3 lights. You wasn't in a squad car with flashing lights. So you was gonna put your principal at risk by just blowing through some lights and not worried about oncoming traffic or worrying about hurting other people, like just crashing into them. You just gonna tell this dude to run 3 lights. But what was the urgency for him to run 3 lights? That's what we would like to know. You know why Big Murder wasn't solved, y'all? Because these motherfuckers is looking at the wrong people. Gene, explain to us, why was it necessary for you to run the 3 lights, right? And why you come up with a good one for that one, we want to know. Your homegirl could probably answer this one for you, since she want to be in your defense, right? At what point do any security, and I'm asking all security out here, or that done real security, y'all could chime in, or law enforcement, or Secret Service, if your principal is Diddy or Puff Daddy, right? Sean Combs, do you ever leave his side for anything? If that nigga tell you he wants a drink at the bar, are you leaving his side to go get him a drink and your security? Huh? At any point, do you leave his side, right? Now think about this. Let's not forget that Gene is mad at Big for telling Diddy that he was smoking weed, right? Let's not forget that Big threatened to get D-Rock and them niggas to hold him down while he let Lil C's get his shit off from talking trash to Gene, right? Let's not forget that Gene told Diddy about Big writing for Kim and Junior Mafia to spite him for telling that he smoked the weed, right? Let's not forget about that, right? Like, so when we keeping all that in mind, right? To all my security people out there, Beyonce, you got Beyonce, right? And y'all ready to leave the party. You telling me you're going to leave Beyonce to go downstairs and get the car? To tell them to pull the car? And you're protecting Beyonce. Do you think Julius is going to leave Beyonce in the middle of a party to go to the valet and get the car? You think that? Okay. So with that being said, Diddy is Beyonce at that point in that party, and Gene is Julius. Why is he going downstairs to do assistant work? Where all these bloods, ice grilling and stuff in the party. Let's not forget the bloods and stuff in there, right? And then them ice grilling everybody and everything. Let's not forget about that, right? You telling me Gene goes downstairs to get the cars? Or did Gene go downstairs and alert the killers that they getting ready to come out? And when we blow through the lights, that's your signal? Could that have been what happened? Like, why would he leave Diddy by himself at any point, right? Now, even though he lied about D-Rock with the gun, right? We know he gave D-Rock a gun and he took the gun back, right? Not only that, why does he got 3 guns? Think about that, right? Why is he traveling all the way to California and he got 3 guns? Why do he have 3 guns? Just him.
Got the golf cart.
Right? Make sense to anybody? All right, but let's go, right? So he goes downstairs, and what I believe was to alert the killers, yo, we coming, right? Then he goes back upstairs, he takes the gun, the only gun that would have been in Big car, right? He takes the gun back, they go downstairs, and this nigga just smirks off, and just, no regards for Puff life, right? Kitty, run the next 3 lights, Kitty, right? He not even thinking about them niggas smashing into somebody for the next 3 lights, right? But for what reason? What reason? What made you tell him run through the lights? Why? What was the urgency? And remember, you're not at work as a parole officer. And parole officers don't get trained to run lights. Because who would you be chasing? Who was you chasing? That y'all ran 3 lights. Are you chasing something? Or are you getting away from the shots? For what reason did you feel the need to run the 3 lights? What was the urgency? And then you didn't tell Big and them you was going to do it. And you didn't tell the car with the security behind y'all that you was going to do it. None of the security is in the car with Big. Why did you blow through the 3 lights? What was the urgency? You're not at work. So all that, the training that you took and all that is bullshit. There's no training. Parole officers did not get training in how to drive and run through lights. What would a parole officer be running through lights for? To chase a parolee? Don't make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Aaron, good looking for the super chat. Iraq 3912, good looking for the super chat. For real though, like make it make sense. What was the urgency for him to tell Kenny to run the next 3 lights? Why? 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 What was the urgency? Do anybody make sense? All right, yo, we coming out of party and stuff, and then I just tell the dude that's driving, yo, run the next 3 lights. What am I running the next 3 lights for? What's going on? Something getting ready to happen? What happened? Like, yo, choke, run the next 3 lights. For what, nigga? I'm not trying to crash into nobody. Run the next 3 lights for what? Like, nigga, somebody just lit some firecrackers? Like, what am I running the next 3 lights for? Just coming out of a party. We just had a good time, and you telling the driver, yo, run the next 3 lights. Why? Unless you give it, you know, to get out of the vicinity because something is about to happen. Then, ironically, you leave everybody upstairs to go downstairs to go get the cars or to let the nigga know we coming. Then you say you chase the killers. You're lying. I ain't got to be there to know you lying. You're lying, bro. How did you chase the killers? You blew through the light, right? You blew through the light. Big comes up to the light. The car pulls up on next to him. The shooting happens. Nigga, you're already past the light. How do you identify anybody as a shooter? How do you identify anybody as a shooter? The big car's here. You already blew past the light. You gone, nigga. How do you know what the shooter looks like? At nighttime. And then they at the light. The shooter, from the witnesses, bucked the right and went that way. You up that way. How do you identify the shooter? You only going off of what C said. For what C said, he saw pull up. You wasn't in the car to identify nobody, nigga. You're lying. Have an unbiased opinion, or if you got a biased opinion, tell me what sense do that make? Will Watts, E-Rock 39-2, appreciate y'all for becoming members. All right. Thanks for joining Team Joke No Jokesters. All right. Now, it would really make sense to me if you was in the car behind Big and the car got shot up and the car took off and then y'all chased it, for us to believe that you chased the shooters, right? But for Big to pull up, him pull up on the side of him, clapping Big car and bust the right and go, and then you come back and make it, y'all got to go make a U-turn because you didn't come right straight back on oncoming traffic. You went and make a U-turn and you come back, right? When you say y'all jumped out the car, y'all ran over to the car, right? How are you chasing the killers if you running over to Big? Then you said you seen D-Rock, Little C's, G Money, they all left the car doors open. You seen them, they done ran all the way down the block, right? Then you say you walked back to the garage. This is where you heard DJ Quick and them saying, yo, they said, I knew they said they was going to get them niggas, right? Remember, you said that. These are your words. You went back to the garage and you heard DJ Quick and them talking, saying, oh, they said they was going to get them niggas, right? Now, let me ask you a question. When you hearing DJ Quick saying this, how are you chasing the killer? So the killer's sitting there, just sitting there while Puffin them niggas is over there at the car trying to do bit. And then you are law enforcement. Didn't they teach you CPR? Don't y'all supposed to not move the body and do CPR until the paramedics arrive? Why didn't you do CPR on him? Because you didn't care, right? Well, let's get back to you over here with the DJ Quick story. I believe that's a lie. I don't know if DJ Quick ever responded to that, but I believe that's a lie. I think you made that up. I really believe you made that up. Right? Okay. Let's just say that's the truth. When DJ Quick and them is talking and he says that, right? How are you chasing the killer at this point? So you really think the killer waited for y'all to come back, jump out, go over the big car, you go over to the garage, hear DJ Quick say all this shit, and then you and Tone jumped in the car and chased the killer. So you think these niggas were sat there and waited for y'all? I'm confused, bro. You're lying, brother. Now, outside of you not being able to legally transport guns, 3 guns over to California, don't know how you got them there, right? Let's just say you were legally to have them, right? Why, when you told your story, why did you leave out giving D-Rock a gun? Why did you leave that out? Here's a better question. Why did D Mac and them and the other 10 guys, you said y'all was 23 deep. D Mac and them left 11 deep. Why did they leave 20 minutes before y'all left out? Y'all in his hometown. He's part of y'all protection. All these blood niggas in the party. Not saying the Bloods did it. I'm just saying they there. They presence, right? And y'all let them leave before y'all? And your excuse is, oh, they was trying to get to the other party before us. Don't we need the protection leaving out of here? But after you went downstairs to so-called check on the car and inform the killers that y'all was coming out, and you went back upstairs and took that gun back from D-Rock, Puff wasn't mad at you for leaving him? Leaving inside, or was Paul supposed to just be doing that? Holding Diddy down. So when you get back upstairs, Diddy don't say nothing to you. And y'all go downstairs, y'all get in the cars. What made you say, run the next 3 lights? For what reason? Run the next 3 lights, but you don't tell Big and you don't tell security behind Big that y'all going to do this. What made you run the next 3 lights? You can fool everybody else. You ain't fooling me. And some people that's law enforcement that I spoke to, you're not fooling them either, nigga. I think you done talked so much that you don't put yourself in a position for people to think that allegedly y'all co-conspired and y'all killed Big. Allegedly. You know why else I feel that way? Because you don't have no compassion for Big Death. You said, Diddy was like, yo, pray, yo, we gotta pray, you gotta pray. And your response was, pray for what? Man, that nigga dead. That don't sound like a dude that's sympathetic, that somebody that he made all these money off these books off, that don't sound very compassionate, brother. How many of y'all heard him say that? How many of y'all heard him say that? And didn't he say that with some type of animosity? Pray for what? Man, that is dead. Wow. And then you tell the story about how he lost his bowels when he got shot. But he said that also in a derogatory way. Which didn't never even have to be said. He didn't have to say that, he used the bathroom on himself or anything like that. That wasn't necessary. But that go to show you that he had no compassion for him and he had hate. See, they out here getting it. He wasn't being derogatory. People just took it that way. Okay. That nigga dead. That don't sound like, yo, Puff, man. Yo, man, pray for what, man? He gone, bro. Yo, we lost him. Not that nigga dead. Like, you bugging out. Like, you're a fan. You got to be a fan. Big time fan. to say that that don't sound foul. He could have been like, yo, man, yo, you could pray all you want, bro. But he gone, Puff. Yo, he gone. He could have said something like that. I don't know, man. But I do know he's lying about a lot of stuff. Unique ain't saying what Unique is saying just because he's saying it, just to say it. Nah, man. He's lying about a lot of stuff. And then when you think about that argument that they had, and he told Puff about this dude publishing, he keeps saying, yo, Puff kept threatening him. Puff kept threatening him. You know what I'm saying? And then look how vindictive he is when he talk about me, right? Oh, something gonna happen to me. Niggas is gonna get me. This, that. What you think how you think he felt about Big with Big telling his boss that he high, bro? This nigga's security. He's security and he's high on the job, bro. Come on, man. Okay, here's another one. We still want to know what prompted you to run 3 lights. And we want to see your certificate from this class that you didn't have, because I spoke to the people. There was no fucking training, liar. There was no training for no parole officer, no special class. And if you did get one, they said it would have to been after 9/11. Prior to that, there was none. So you trying to mix 2 different things together. You ain't slick. And y'all ain't got to take my word for it. Y'all can reach out to him yourself. There was no training. He's lying. There was no training in 97. And he was not at work. What you think? If the police would have seen them run them lights, they wouldn't have pulled them over? That nigga wasn't at work, and he not damn sure in New York State jurisdiction to be running no light in a regular unmarked car. This nigga ain't have no squad car. He didn't have no camera light package on the car to be running 3 lights. This nigga's lying, y'all. He done talked too much, and now he trying to implicate Diddy without implicating himself. You had 3 guns on you, right? One was a 9mm, right? Didn't Big get shot with a 9mm? Did you take that gun downstairs that you had on you downstairs and gave it to the killer? Because Big got shot with a 9mm, nigga. Nina. Big got shot with a Nina. And when talking about the autopsy, they said Big got shot 3 times on his left, once on his right. That was the one that killed him. The right one hit him in the hip, and it went through his body, went through his, I think, his lung and something else, and came out here at the top of his shoulder. The other fucking 3 shots, they say it went in on the left. No, 2 went in on the left, right on his hand, and then his fucking left thigh. How did a nigga get shot in his left thigh and his left hand? One in his back, and then the other one in his hip. How did he get shot with a 9mm? With a Nina? Very, very interesting, huh? Very interesting. How did he get shot? Why he got two entry wounds on the left? His left hand and his goddamn left knee, his left thigh. Pull up, Google the autopsy. Look at it, she goddamn self. I want to not lie to y'all. Look up the autopsy. You can pull it up right now while I'm on here, and you could post it in, and you could post it in there in the goddamn comments. Look up the Big's autopsy. You're gonna see that he got shot in his left hand and his left thigh. How? The last thing this dude should have did was fuck with me and talk about my mother. Cause all he doing is make me deep dive. And if he had anything to do with it, nigga, you got your partners that you gonna have to worry about. Whoever you pull this shit off with, allegedly, you're gonna have to worry about them, nigga, not me. Cause if my ass is halfway right, the motherfucking feds is watching right now, nigga. Unless you already working with them and they already know all this. Cause I believe you are. I believe they been came to your ass. Cause you been a potty mouth ass nigga. Chatty Patty. Big Face called you Chatty Patty. On everything, we would not be this. I wouldn't have even started looking and digging deep into this nigga's shit this much if I didn't think that, if he didn't disrespect my moms like that and think it was sweet. He just thought I was gonna crash out and run up and blast his motherfucking head open. Nah, nigga, we gonna handle this one different. We gonna sit your ass down because you're guilty of something. And you're gonna have to tell it. You're going to have to tell it. Because they're gonna knock on your door any minute. I'm sure you probably already working for them. This is why you're on the internet doing they work for them. Rat bastard, in the words of the unique. So tell us, brother. We would like to know. We would like to know, what was the urgency for you to blow the 3 lights? Was you scared of the Muslim nigga that walked up on you? Because he ain't pulled no gun or nothing. Bust my ass. It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear the ring. Kitty, run the next 3 lights, Kitty. I don't know why, Kitty, just do it. I got a certain feeling Big is about to get killed. Just run the next 3 lights, Kenny. Don't worry about that lady driving with her car and her baby in the back seat. Run the next 3 lights, Kenny. I got a gut feeling something's gonna happen, Kenny. Run the next 3 lights, Kenny. Why, Gene? Yeah, Gene. Why? Yeah, Gene, why? Why you want us to run the next 3 lights, Gene? What, the chicken spot about to close? Wait, what's going on? We trying to catch Roscoe's? Gene, why are we running the next 3 lights? For what reason? Why? And why are we not telling Big that we gonna run the next 3 lights? Why not? Why we don't tell Big that we run the next 3 lights? Why we don't tell security behind Big that we gonna run the next 3 lights? And how we running the next 3 lights with no patrol car? With no flashing lights and nothing. We just in a dark SUV at nighttime. We just blowing through the lights. We not worried about the police pulling us over. We got Puff Daddy in the car. They pull us over. We gonna say, oh man, we just ran the next 3 lights because we got Puffy in the car and we was leaving the party. But we left Big back there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you hear those shots? Oh man, Kenny, turn around, Kenny. Where you going, Kenny? They shooting that Big. How you know that they was shooting that Big? When you was crunched up in the seat and couldn't even turn around. See, you talk too much. how you see the shooter, G? So you identified the shooter? Nigga, that is the throw off. All that shit you've been telling us over these years is lies when you start looking at it and you got a fucking brain. How could you have saw the shooter, nigga? You 3 lights up. Bare minimum, if you saw something, if you could have turned around, would have been a hand coming out the car. You giving a whole composite of a nigga you didn't see? And I seen the guy that you first picked out. He looks nothing like the Muslim guy. That wasn't the first car. You picked the Muslim guy years later. The first night you picked somebody else. Fucking lying ass nigga. You's a liar, bro. But it don't even matter. What was the urgency to run the 3 lights? What made you say run the 3 lights? Did you know Big was going to get killed? Did you run the 3 lights when y'all left the hotel to go to the party? Did you run 3 lights then? At the Soul Train Awards, when y'all left there, did you run 3 lights? What made you run 3 lights at the Peterson Museum, but you did not tell Big and them you were going to do that? We want to know. See, he can fool a lot of people out here. But if you got half a brain, and I mean half a brain, it shouldn't take more than half a brain. You probably a third of a brain. You can figure out something is not right with this nigga's story. D-Rock wasn't my mother man like that. I ain't got to get big and I'm nothing. Pray for what, Puff? That nigga dead. Oh, yo, you want me? Don't make me rewind, Puff. Yo, he still in the publishing. He got he writing Little Kim and them stuff. Yeah, Lil Caesar, I'll beat your little ass, whatever. Yeah, Gene, and I'll get D-Rock and them niggas to hold you down and let Caesar get his stuff off. Oh, Big, you telling that I smoked weed? Yo, Puff, man, he writing little, giving them shit. Whole shit blow up. Right? 3 days later, Big is killed. 3 days later, Gene is Gene is admitted to taking the gun back from D-Rock right after he went downstairs to alert. He says to alert that they was to get to pull the cars up, right? Which make no sense, because why are you leaving the principal? Nigga, you could have left Diddy for 3 minutes and them fucking blood niggas could have jumped on his ass. So now you telling me you could lead a nigga go all the way downstairs and you the gun supplier. And you're lying about being able to give anybody a gun. You are not allowed to give anybody a gun. You liar. What was the urgency to run the next 3 lights? Unless you knew Big was, you didn't want to be there, nowhere near the shooting. Why did you feel the urgency? What was the urgency? Y'all didn't get into a fight or nothing. So what was the urgency for them to run the 3 lights? Tell us, we want to know. What made you tell him to run the next 3 lights that you did not tell nobody else? This is where I drop the mic. Boom. I'll holler at y'all later. Choke no joke. Please subscribe to the channel because they say, hey, I ain't got no subscribers. So please subscribe if you like this real-ish that I'm bringing to you, because this dude's a liar, and either he's working for the feds or they did not figure this out yet. And I think he's working to be on YouTube to say all of this stuff, how he's a criminal. He's a criminal. He is a criminal. You can't take guns over state to state. You can't give fucking guns to convicted felons or anyone for that matter. You working for New York State and you stay with convicted felons. You're a criminal, bro. You protected criminals. And getting a pension off of it. That's how slow they are. It's crazy, man. Thanks for the donations, y'all. Shout out to my man Paul. All y'all that show love. Tasha Rain, Erin, and all the new subscribers that just joined. This is crazy, man. Y'all keep being deceived by these lying ass niggas. I'm gonna keep bringing this truth and make it make sense, y'all. What was the reason for him to run the 3 lights? Why? Just why? One love.
Choke no joke. Yeah. It's choke no joke. Let's go. Choke no joke. Chicken choke no joke. Choke no joke. Niggas choke no joke.
Peace.